The ego likes to be in a predictable state. It doesn't like to do things that are risky, that require faith or trust. The ego wants certainty. And I've realized that even though certainty is helpful for our ego, it's safe, it's not going to give us that ultimate liberation. It's not going to take us to a space beyond that we couldn't even comprehend. It's not going to do that. And so when we are living a life trying to predict every step and we're not having any trust or faith, then we're never going to find true gold, true powerful experiences, true treasure. For example, if you're walking in the bush and there's a location that has an amazing viewpoint, but you have to walk off the track. You have to walk through uncertainty. You know, there may be animals, snakes, you gotta walk through spiders. And it's uncertain. You may step on something. You could cut yourself. You could get bitten. It's out of that familiarity. But to get to that viewpoint, to get to that true reward, requires faith. Sometimes you have to just be a little bit uncertain. Sometimes things aren't predictable and you don't know what's going to happen. Sometimes you just have to trust and bring in faith. And this is where the true reward lies, in spirit. This is where, like I was saying, we find that incredible viewpoint. We find that true treasure that is beyond what the ego can comprehend. And that may mean pushing through our comfort zone a little bit, doing something that scares us. It scares the ego, because the ego thinks we may be unsafe, and I can see where that's justifiable. You know, for me to walk through that bush to get to that viewpoint that no one else goes to, where the track's not really a proper track. You know, if I'm wearing shorts, obviously it makes sense. I got to be careful. I have to be careful, but at the same time, I can't predict it. I can't control it. And if I can't control that walk, if I can't control every step that I can't control, if I'm going to get bitten, or a spider's going to bite me, or I'm going to cut myself on a tree or a branch, if I can't control that, then I just need to have faith, a super amount of trust, walk through, scary for my ego, obviously acknowledging that it's unpredictable. It's unpredictable. I don't know the track. Might need to be, thinking at each moment. I have to think ahead. Oh, where do I have to walk now? Do I walk that way? Is it more safe? Do I walk that way? Is it more safe? The track is not made for me already. It's not easy. It's the path that is more difficult. And then while you're there, each moment, that'll teach you to be present. This is the spirit. It's presence. It's present moment. It's figuring out what is right in each now moment. That is spirit. Now, and now. Where the ego is trying to predict, plan, control. It wants that path of easy resistance, no resistance. It wants the path of least resistance. And so when we walk on the path with full resistance, when we walk on that path that is unpredictable, that we can't control, that we can't plan ahead, this is when spirit can come through. This is when our true treasure can come through. This is when we rely on a deeper faith, a faith in our essence, a faith that we're going to be okay. It may be dangerous, it may be unpredictable, maybe uncomfortable or scary, but having faith and trust that we're going to be okay, that we're going to be safe eventually. And that even if we do pass, we're still okay. And this is where having a deep-rooted spiritual identity, being more rooted in your core essence, Obviously, still we have a human self, a human ego that needs and requires to be focusing on things that are dangerous for survival. It's necessary, or else we'd just do all this stupid stuff, or else people would just be dying left, right, and center because they don't have that ego giving them a healthy sense of danger. So we need to have a sense of danger, of course. We need to be predicting things. We need to be planning. We need to find things that are of a path that's easy to walk on. We need to have these things. It's easier. It's more efficient. We need efficiency. But if we want to step into spirit, we have to step into faith. We have to step into trust. We have to step into the unknown, into this moment, right here, right now, the present moment. And when we do that, we will find this true treasure that lies at that viewpoint that we would never be able to get to from predictability, that we would never be able to get to from control or planning, that we have to just trust in each step and find our way to that special point where no one else can get to. And then you'll realize that that point that we got to wasn't just the treasure. It was in the moment, it was in the journey of you following that faith. It was in the journey of you trusting each moment, being present with yourself, being connected to spirit while you're on that journey, while you're walking in the unknown, while you're trusting, while you're having that faith, while your ego's scared but you keep walking through. That is the true treasure. And then when you find that viewpoint that no one else can get to, that's just a bonus. That's just a bonus. So enjoy that unknown. Have some faith. Don't try and plan everything. Don't try and predict everything and control everything. Have some more faith and trust. This is spirit. And enjoy the micro moments. Enjoy the journey. That's where the true treasure is. Peace.